Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here with a little update on the futures action recently that we've been having today and yesterday and the beginning of the week. First of all, I just want to say I've been kind of under the weather this week, so I haven't been doing too much trading. I'm just starting to feel better now. So things should start to pick up tomorrow, especially with the copy trading, if we do an update on that. I haven't been active on that, and again, it is a process that will pick up its pace, and I think tomorrow is going to be very active in that. So hopefully you get that, and you get that set up for tomorrow. Make sure it's activated, so when we take the trade, you get the trades. The other thing, watching the markets right now overnight, and I want to go back and look at the, just what I like to do is review the markets, kind of show the setups. This is very important for people who are trading the HBS methodology, is kind of review, see the setups, understand, you can pick them out and see the direction and how they worked. See why they didn't work or where the stop should have been placed. If you have certain criteria and certain parameters that usually run in your bot, see if your bot would have taken those. Just do a general review of all the setups. And I like to do that because each day during the day, my job is to find these setups and send them out. Now, I've been doing my best I can on the Zello yesterday, but because I was sick, it wasn't as active as it normally is. So if you're new on that, just give me you'll probably start to see more activity on that going forward. Let's see what we have here. We have a potential little bottom here. So I want to go back right now. We're just going to go back and you know what I want to do? I want to go back and I want to go forward. So let's go to the beginning. Let's go to today, because today I actually missed a good setup today, and I was kind of upset, but I actually wasn't feeling good, and I took a break for lunch. And during lunch, I came back and the setup was there. So this is today's market. We actually had a CPI data out, and we don't trade into that type of news. So market opened up. Well, actually, at 8:30, the news came out. We kind of moved down quickly and then reversed and then came all the way back almost down to the scene of the crime. Now, market opened up at 9:30, and at this point, we sent out our first quad rotation alert. And look at this, exactly. Look how close. Remember, we put in some lines and stuff. That's because it's happening at the exact time we're bringing it up. Now, I wonder if, let me see what my Zello alerts were today. That was 9:45. So let's hear this. 9:45 a.m. Market is selling off right here. We're coming down to CPI lows. CPI lows coming up here at 51.8175. This is a test of the Zello network. What did it say? Here, I got to do it again. Good morning. This is a Zello alert. It's 9:45. All right. So it was a Zello alert. It just happened to be there. I didn't say it was a quad rotation, but it was the first time I sent out a Zello alert. Anyway, market here rebounded pretty good, moved up here, and then at this point we actually noticed, I think one of the members pointed out a possible bear flag, and we could see that, the double top, the top, and the top, that little quick move up here and just to move sideways. But what we had here is such a strong stochastic 60-10, and when that is above 80, that's strong. If it's above 90, it's a no-brainer that this market's going higher out of a flag like this. So that's exactly what happened at that point. So we caught that, we identified that flag, and it took off. And then we kind of had another one that we could see the pullback here, the faster rotation, and then the pop. And then finally, we got one more here that pulled back. You can see the rotation. This held right around 80, and we popped up. So we had a lot of flags. We had a quad rotation flag, but nothing that really qualifies for a prop copy trade. A copy trade, it's not going to just be a quad rotation. It's not going to be that. It could be a high-level 2020 flag like this. It could be. I would take that. Then here at 12:45, I took actually lunch around 12 o'clock, or a little 12:30 to 1:30. So, of course, I get back at 1:30. I look back and I said, oh, interesting double bottom. And you could see here, right at 1 o'clock. This is very important. This is the most important part of this video right now. So when you have something like that, and you can see it on the 60-10, it's hard unless you zoom out here. We zoom out, you probably see this a little bit easier. We zoom way out, and I don't want to do that. I want to just basically see, here was a great one back here. You can see that higher low, and look at this nice move from here to here. These are big moves, actually. This was about, I don't know, 5 to 10 points. So here it is back here. You see that? You could see it. You can see it here, barely. So let's zoom in there a little bit more. But one way to confirm that is either just to put on your 5-minute chart and look at the 9-3. Remember, if there's a divergence on the 60-10 on the 1-minute time frame, that relates to a 9-3 divergence on the 5-minute time frame, which is a bigger setup for us and a much bigger rally that's going to start. So this is a very important indicator. You don't want to miss any of these trades. This trade setup right here is the golden egg. All right, easy to put a stop at the lows. It starts to turn back up. You're on. You got to let this thing run. It doesn't happen too often, and that's what I want the copy traders to be. So that's why you have to have it connected. Don't worry about the trades that be taken are ones that qualified like this. Maybe one of these set up once every couple of days, or maybe once a day at most, on the 5-minute time frame. And again, you want to look at the SPY here. The SPY is just the thing we look for on our. That's why I like look on the 5-minute chart on the SPY. It gives me a nice clean look. And at that time, as you can see here, let me move it over a bit. This was our divergence. Look at that higher low. Right here, very steep divergence with the lower low right there. That was the divergence at 12:45. And look at that big move after that. And when I saw that, I knew I missed a big opportunity in there. So from that point on, we just continued to rally. And we started to build off of that rally. Had a nice bull flag there, nice rotation down. Right on the 20, and then off to the races. Another rotation down after a little negative divergence into a bull flag. What defeats a negative divergence? A bull flag. If you have a little divergence, but you have a fast rotation, this stays above 90, you need to go long. Every single time. Same thing here. A little, not so much of a divergence, but enough, a little divergence. We got oversold quickly, held the 20, and it started to move up here. We kind of dipped down to the 50. It just continued to show that strength. Finally, we got up to the highs and at end of the day. So we closed out right at the end of the day, and it was strength into the whole day since that turnaround. We looked at turnaround 12:45. So again, these were easy setups. HPS or copy trades one that I missed. Honestly missed. There might have been a couple divergences. Overnight, 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, there was a beautiful divergence there. Beautiful. I mean, and it was a 5-minute. And this one back here, look at this. Whenever you see that kind of come down, and this is just higher low, it's very easy to see it on the 60-10. That is a good divergence, and you should be able to capture that. A couple candles. You remember, this is going to be related to the 5-minute. Now, at 3 o'clock in the morning, this is typically where we see the divergences appear. If there is going to be, it's the volatility of the European Open that gives us the divergences that happen around 3 o'clock. So if you're an overnight trader, or you find yourself in a position that you could trade at 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time when European Open is, that's usually a good opportunity to look for setups. Look at that divergence here. So you see what we're looking for. They're very easy to see. And every good divergence like this, it gives us a big move, and you got to get in them. Quad rotations are like a secondary setup. They're great, at least if you have that as your least, your low bar, the lowest criteria to be used is at least have that 9-3 getting oversold, heading into going back up, not coming down. All right, you want to at least have it bottomed out and starting to move back up to get that momentum trade. Very simple little things like that will keep you out of most of the bad trades. All right. So we had the Zello alerts, and again, for those out there maybe on the Zello alerts, same thing applies. I'm trying to put out the Zello alerts. They're supposed to be only be the high probability setups, but I don't want people to think they missed anything. So I've been doing some more updates. You're going to hear the divergence. Of course, you're going to hear the bull flag, and you'll probably hear the quad rotation and any news. So those are the 4 things you should hear. All right. So that's a little update of what's going on. Markets are giving us some great signals. We just have to take them. I hope to qualify an account tomorrow, and I hope to be very busy tomorrow with a copy trader. So if you have any questions, you want to get involved in anything that you heard, you can email me at DTRS@daytradingradio.com. That's DTRS@daytradingradio.com, or go to DayTradingRadio.com. That's DayTradingRadio.com. And check out the website and the live stream and the live show each and every day, 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock every single morning since 2007, live trading. All right. So I'm going to give my voice a little break. I'm still a little under the weather, but I should be back here with you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit a like button on it. Give me some love, and I'll talk to you guys. And look in the video description if you need any information on anything you heard. Have a good evening.